Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is an immense pleasure to welcome you to the virtual concert and album launch of Harmony, the first ever global electronic music project from the UN Chamber Music Society, created in commemoration of the 80th anniversary of the United Nations. Today is not just about music, it's about a mission. The United Nations was founded on the idea that dialogue and cooperation can resolve the world's most complex challenges. Today, we are witnessing that principle realized through art. Harmony is a groundbreaking collaboration that takes the pulse of modern electronic music, a universal language of peace, inclusivity, and unity, and reinterprets it through the lush, emotional lens of a chamber orchestra. It is a sonic bridge connecting genres, cultures, and continents. This album features an extraordinary lineup of global artists, including Paul van Dyk, Artbat, Kaiser, Kashmir, Lachi, Francis Mercier, Monsieur Toulemon, Sultan and Shepherd, and Julio Victoria. Each track from every region of the world is a testament to the fact that while our sounds may differ, our fundamental quest for peace is the same. In a world that often feels divided, music reminds us of our shared rhythm. It reminds us that harmony is not the absence of difference, but the purposeful blending of distinct voices to create something beautiful, powerful, and whole. I'd like to thank Melissa Fleming, UN Undersecretary General for Global Communications, and Tom Fletcher, UN Undersecretary General for Humanitarian Affairs and Emergency Relief Coordinator, for their support to this occasion. Above all, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to all the incredible musicians of the UN Chamber Music Society, the visionary artist Maria Krein, audio engineer Mickey Alexander, co-producer Lawrence Louis, and all the artists who donated their talents to this cause. Through their generosity, 100% of the proceeds from the UN Chamber Music Society streams will be donated to the humanitarian efforts of the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. Let us celebrate the release of Harmony, and may the power of this music resonate across the globe, inspiring bridge building and cooperation for years to come. I thank you.
Thank you for coming together to celebrate the United Nations. 80 years is a blink of an eye in history. And yet, until the United Nations, humanity never had a single place where every government and all peoples could unite to fix the world and build something better. The UN is a living miracle, and the women and men of the United Nations bring this miracle to life every day and everywhere, forging peace, tackling poverty, hunger and disease, advancing human rights, delivering life-saving aid, and striving to make our organization stronger. 80 years later, our world faces age-old challenges and newer threats like the climate crisis and runaway technology. But we have the tools to guide us, starting with the United Nations Charter. In our divided world, only one flag represents all of humanity and the dignity and worth of every person. Only one organization of all, for all. We all have a stake in a strong United Nations, now more than ever. Thank you for supporting and celebrating the UN's essential one-of-a-kind mission. Thank you.
Dear friends, it is my great pleasure to join you from UN headquarters in New York. We're gathering today to celebrate the global language of music and to champion its power to bring people together. Today we're also marking a landmark anniversary, 80 years of the United Nations. 80 years ago, the UN Charter came into force, officially marking the birth of our organization. Like music, we've seen the UN adapt and evolve over the past 8 decades to keep pace with an ever-changing world. And yet, like music, its appeal remains universal. The United Nations remains the one place on Earth where all nations can meet to find global solutions to global problems. That's why I can think of no better way to mark this occasion than with a musical tribute to global harmony, especially a way that, like the UN itself, blends tradition with innovation and speaks in all the world's languages. It just remains for me to wish the UN Chamber Music Society all the best with your concert and album launch, and to say a heartfelt thank you to all the talented musicians who have helped this project become a reality.
I'm honoured to join you for this very special occasion. What an opportune and symbolic way to mark the 80th anniversary of the United Nations. Music is one of the most powerful ways we connect as human beings. It speaks across borders, beliefs, backgrounds. It reminds us of our shared humanity and of the harmony we can create when we come together. So I want to warmly thank the UN Chamber Music Society for generously dedicating proceeds from Harmony to the Central Emergency Response Fund, or CERF. Today, more than 300 million people around the world need life-saving assistance, and your support will help us deliver food, water, shelter, education, protection to those facing conflict, disaster and displacement. It's heartwarming for me to see that so many people still see the value of CERF. There's never been a more urgent time to recommit that spirit of solidarity. Together we can ensure that no voice is forgotten, even in the darkest times. And yes, that there is harmony. Because ultimately, isn't that what music is all about? Thank you.
Blows across our skin. Caressing flowers again. The rose of used to trip on words. Our souls that we cannot put into words. What a wonderful world we live together. What a wonderful world we live all together. To quiet down. There's wonder to be found all around. When the love of our friend we find joy that never ends. What a wonderful world we live together. What a wonderful world we live all together. What a wonderful world we live together. What a wonderful world we live
survive. Deep in the center, there's a place that you never leave behind. Go back, go back, go back. You always have time. Go back, go back, go back. You always have time. la calma. No queda más remedio que la calma. No queda más remedio que la se acaba y no queda más remedio que esperar. Y en verdad no hay disfraz que le quede a lo que me das, solo es magia. We be stars, we be stars.